Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. By a little bit, I mean completely different than any video I've ever made on this channel. That way, I guess, for you guys, but a little blank space. So I actually use a 21:9 monitor for what I game on and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to look a little weird, but today I'm going to be making the banners for the Neon Public. We've got a few players coming and joining us. These two haven't done anything yet. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing today. So there's the Brock. Let's see. So I need to open up the other two just to grab the color profiles. So let's just go ahead and fill this one with black and this one with black. And if you're curious to what size I'm using, it's a 1500 by 500. Where is it? Open, recent. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So this is one of our members. This is Queen Esme. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little color right here. Doesn't need to actually be that big, but that's okay. So hi, Queen Esme. Welcome to the Neon Public. And then we've got the Legend of Kuro. He prefers without the. So Legend of Kuro. But I always refer to him as the Legend of Kuro. So go ahead and grab this color here, and then just go ahead and, oh no, I have to save it, right? Color. So that's their profile photos for Twitter and amongst other social media. And so then on this one, we'll go ahead and add Legend of Kuro's color, which personally I think it's a pretty nice color, to be honest. That's not the color we're going to be using though. So this one's going to be black. Just do it on this one so I don't lose the color. Well, I guess it's in the color picker, right? There we go. Boom. Problem solved. And then, boom, red. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up Alex's. I like to add just some random things here, just to give it some ooh-ah. Let's see. Let's keep the blue. It's a nice little blue. I like the clean aesthetic is what I'm going for here. And a little bit about the Brock 89, I was gonna say 98. I asked him, I was like, why 89? He said, it's just my favorite number. There really is nothing to it. That's about it. Let me go ahead and grab some of these files that I need real quick. And another thing, so I don't know if I can actually use this or not. I have to reach out to the people who make Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, because there's apparently some guidelines you have to follow. So let's see, where was it? The guidelines, I had them somewhere. Wasn't there? It was here. Here it is. Okay, so let's just go ahead and drag this one on here. Drag it up to the top. My stuff is very messy. Usually when I'm working pretty fast, I keep it very messy, but I usually like to keep things organized. And all this was on the iPad, so that would be why it looks as messy as it does. This one's going to be Insta. And then we've got, I think actually, you know what? No pixels are selected. Okay, that makes sense, because remember there was an issue with that. So let me go back, grab it, Insta white, bam. There we go. There's some guidelines you have to follow in terms of spacing, I think color as well. So I've got to ask if I can even get permission to do what I did on mine, because personally, I think it's very clean. I think it looks cleaner like that than just by itself. And then we've got Twitch. Oh, my back. The glitch, which is very cool, by the way, if I may say myself. The glitch in white as well. Let's change this instead of it being called Insta. Let's call it logos. Okay. And then we've got Twitter. Twitter blue, I want to say is this one was. And then last but certainly not least, we've got YouTube. How the fudge you doing? Shout out to Nadeshot, one of my favorite people. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all of them. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these first. Okay, let me just get rid of the other ones and focus on the one that I'm working on right now. If you hold Alt, can you see that? I guess not. If you hold Alt while you're shrinking, it'll do it down the middle. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Drag it and align it the middle with this. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of the logos. Oops. Again, I still have to make sure I can get permission before I even fully put these out. I didn't know that beforehand, so I do apologize. And then what else do we have? We've got YouTube. I like just the logo for a Twitter banner, personally. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down as again. Kind of match it up to the size of that. It's going to be a little smaller on the front, but wider on the sides. You know what? This is how we're going to do this. Let's just go ahead, because I don't even want to take the risk of any form of any trouble. So let's just go ahead and take it off all of them. Let's just make it easier on ourselves, right? So that's just what we're going to do. Problem solved. Let's get back to the video. I apologize. I hope I helped you guys understand some things. Turn myself off on accident. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking to take off Google. Boom. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to take off the logos. Unfortunately, I thought mine looked pretty clean, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to take the risk of upsetting anybody. Okay, so this was mine. Looked pretty clean. So what we're going to go ahead and do instead, just because, again, I don't want to upset anybody by any means at all. So we're just going to go ahead and take this, slide it over one. I don't know what line this is supposed to be on, but we're going to go ahead and grab that color as well as my yellow. And then boom, boom. And then just slide it up all the way. Change the color, boom, boom. Problem solved, right? Sadly so. Is this a guideline? It definitely is. All right, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so now that we did that on mine, let's go ahead and... Yes? The TV's asking a question. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to fix the Apple TV. So you know what? Since I'm gonna go ahead and not have any of that anymore, the font I like to use, Novecento Sans Wide. That one's on Adobe if you have the Adobe Creative Cloud. Excuse me. So it will not look good if it is the same color, right? So let's change the color. Let's try that again. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put Neon Public. I'm pretty sure I misspelled that like crazy. Or I have an extra space in there somewhere. Just drag it up to the top. Make my life a little easier than what it is. And boom. I don't know if this is going to be centered or not, but this is how we're going to do this. Boom. Right there. Good enough, right? This is negative space. No, it looks weird. Now that looks weird. Well, let's call it a day, yeah? On that one. That one's done. And let's go ahead and export it. Export as And then I'm just going to go ahead and save this as Captain Cairo. Captain Cairo Twitter banner. Boom. All right. So we're actually going to go back and just fix up some of these because we don't want to run into any issues realistically. So let's go ahead and open recent, and we'll just go ahead and take Bella's out as well. Boop, boop. Boom. Problem solved. File. We're going to export it. Same thing. Yes. Be Biohazard. Twitter. Banner. I gotta go change a few more socials now. Okay, so that one's mine. Just gonna save it as well and then close. This is hers. Save and close. And then need to put some random symbols up in here. I don't know. I kind of like his thing, like just like this, to be honest with you. I mean, I feel like it needs some more something, but I don't know what that something really is at this exact moment. It's not what I wanted to click on. Not overly liking that. Let's just go ahead and drag this logo thing in, which is my logo. And if you want to use my logo, make sure it looks pretty. That's all I ask. If it looks good, we're good. But it's gotta represent the Neon Public. Where is it? Speaking of, oh, it's in my Creative Cloud. So give it some space, let it do its thing. Looks decently nice. Now, for some reason, every time I bring this in here, you'll notice this doesn't chop off, but this does. So I make a little ellipse just to fill it in with the same color it already has. Boop, 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 boop. And Shift F5 apparently is the fill now for Photoshop. I'm used to it being Control Alt Delete, I think, or Shift Delete, one of the two, something like that. That's what I'm used to it being. So let's see. Let's close that out. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Bloop 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 bloop. Okay, so now that's done, Control T, so we can rotate it. Let's get it at a 45-degree angle. And a little more to match what we've got going on with the Mr. Brock. And have the equals going up. I think that's decently cool. What do we think? Is that a little too weird? I think that might be a little too weird. Just the one. Don't overly like the equals. I don't know. I kind of like it just like this. What if we do something like on the 89? What's a good way to keep this clean look? Let's crank it up just a smidge. Maybe it's just my monitor, but it looks very low. Maybe it's also because I have a light in my face. No, that's good right there. Boom. Yeah, I can see it better right there. Let's just go ahead and make this bigger on this screen so I can look at it on both screens. I think my audio is cutting out there. I apologize. Okay. The Brock. I think this is it, dude. I think this is all we're going to do. can't think of much other stuff. We might come back to it. It's really throwing me for a bummer not being able to use those things. I just don't want to risk it, and I feel like my artistic stuff is gonna be thrown out the window. So the Brock 89 banner Twitter. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work on the other two. Since those are kind of fresh, I feel like I'll be able to think a little better off the top of my dome. So let's go ahead and start by, I wish I had an exact measurement I did for this. I think it was something like that, the little 250 mark. And then we're going to turn you off. Put a little, let's just do this. How's that sound, right? Boom, boom, cut and paste. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and drag you underneath this. Boom, there we go. And then let's go ahead and grab the logo. Oops, I'm accidentally opening up a program I did not want to open. What if I turn it like that? If it'll stop chopping off that corner piece, man. Do it this way, does it? It looks a little better, a little less cut. So we're gonna put you over top here. And there you go. There's the Neon Public logo. And then I'm going to duplicate that. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's get a nice thin little look. Boom. Okay. So on Queen Esme's, I want to do something like this. Okay. And I want this one to be bold. And then let's go ahead and match the colors of what we're looking for right there. Okay. All right. So, got to think on what to do for that one as well. I hope I have you guys at the edge of your seat. Let's go ahead and open up Kuro's, get his kind of started as well. While I try and think of something. I know Kuro's, I had an idea for his already. And I think when I said it, I now have an idea for Esme's. But let's just go ahead and get his set up. Close you out. I don't want you messing me up. Let's drag boom on there. I think, what do? We rotated it like all the way around. Like that, right? And it saved it a little bit. It did. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drag it to here. Control T. Hold Alt. Don't remember the size we did. Oops. Just something clean looking. I know they should all really be uniform, but we're not all uniform. We are all each our own individuals, and I think it's a lot to ask of a man of me right now, okay? Going through a hard time. Just discovered it's easier to just not use the Twitch guidelines. Let's do about that half. Boom, boom, boom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. Gosh, you really can't sing like any song. Because then it's just going to be like, copyright strike, that's my song. YouTube's becoming quite the hard place. But that's okay, because YouTube's still one of my favorite places. I'm actually going to keep all of this this color, because that was my idea for him. And then let's do legend. Oh, that's yellow. That's my color. Stop it, Kuro. You're stealing my stuff. All right. So, legend of OG Kuro. I wanted his more like tucked in this corner right there in the guidelines. Boom. Okay, so Esme's, I'm thinking we're going to have a bunch of nice little circles. And we're going to make the stroke the color of her whole thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Do. There it is. That's the copyright right there. Okay. So for her, this is something I wanted to do. Is I'm going to go ahead and make a layer, merge it with the ellipse that we just made to make it not a shape layer anymore. Makes it just easier. And then let's go ahead and rotate you. Right? Looks a little too big. So let's go ahead and shrink it thee. Boom. 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 And then I think that is too long. So let's do something more so like this. Hey, look, it's a heart. That's pretty dope. And then I wanted her to have this little, because she put a queen in her name. I feel like it would only make sense to do a little tiara. And I think this is going to come out to be a bad tiara. But what I do think it's going to come out to look like is some pretty dope spikes. I like it. It works for me. Oh, my back. Let's go ahead and do something like this as well. We're just going to make a thin line right here. Oops, that's too much. And then boom, boom. I think that makes the look for a little queen around the queen aspect of it. Let's get some more circles up in here, right? Circle time. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and make this a little easier on myself. Let's drag this up. And then we're just going to duplicate it, rotate it all the way around, and move it somewhere like this. Get rid of some of the other ones. So that one's affected, that one's affected, that one's not affected. Boop, goodbye. Affected, not affected, and we're back. Okay. So for these three, let's move you. Oh no. Let's swap you with you. I like that idea. And actually, I want you to be a little smaller. And then I'm going to make you also a little smaller. What do you mean? Boom. Make you a little smaller as well. But you are now going to be the color white, which I've got to figure out how to do that exactly. Boom. 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 And then one of these bubbles are going to go like this because... Yes, my son. Okay, I'll get you your tablet. I'll be right back one more time. Okay, I'm back again. These are going to be a lot of cuts, unfortunately. That's okay. This is a long video as it is already. All right, all right. I wish I could put the Twitch logo right here. Oh, that'd be so nice. Okay, as the meme. Let's go ahead and move this over here. Let's put you back. Actually, let's do this. Oop, nope. Oh well, that one's gone forever. Because I don't remember how to control Alt-Z that one. So put you right there. We're going to put one U over here. Let's see. I mean, this looks decent, but it doesn't look like whoa, you know? Alright, we'll come back to that one. Legend of Kuro. Okay, this is what I wanted to do for him. I wanted to do a line a little thicker than that. Right? About a little thinner than that. Let's do 5 pixels. Okay. Alright, we're going to zoom in on this. Bring it like this. Rotate it. Everything's going to be based off of this one. Actually, you know, this is what we're going to do. What is going on? Okay. So that is kind of what I wanted. But not exactly. Okay, one like that. One like that. One like that. And then that should be okay. I need a little bit more than that, but I want to go ahead and do something like this as well. Okay, there's that. And then I want to do, we're going to do filter, distort, wave, rasterize that layer. And you guys can't see what I'm doing exactly right here. What I'm doing is square number of generators. Okay, there's that. Hold on one second, I'm getting a phone call.
Hey.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing. I didn't mean to call you, but I called you.
Okay. Nothing. Working.
What's working on?
My YouTube stuff.
I guess we're gonna come by there later.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Love you, bye. So I'm gonna go ahead and nope, not do that. Let's grab this square here and drag it down. Okay, so now what I wanted to do for this was something like that. And then we're gonna kind of make like a little circle. Let's make this one a little thicker. There you go. And then this one needs to come down. There we go. This is not really coming out to, let's go ahead and do this. do something like this. And then we're just going to fill it with Esme's color just as a temporary thing. And rotate you. Scoot you up a little bit. And then you are going to be rotated as well. And then I don't like the fact that you're bigger than what you are now. So we're going to delete you. Try this again. Just a little bit shorter. Whoop. 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 And then like something like that. Let's bring this and this up a little bit. Let's take this and this and just drag both you guys. Nope. Okay. Do this motion right here. And then let's get rid of the Esme circle. Something like that. And then we're going to go ahead and bring you guys into a group and shrink you down. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, one of you guys. That's you. You're coming out. Okay. So, what I wanted to do is shrink it down. That's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna just rotate you a little bit. Oh, that was kind of nice, actually. There we go. Something like that. Okay, so apparently I can't do that. I'm not allowed to. Let's do this like this before I shrink it down. There we go. Okay, so this is the original. And then we're just going to go ahead and duplicate. We're going to rotate you. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, something like that. And then now we're going to just drag someone right there. One over here. One right here. And then one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that off at the bottom whenever I'm done. Okay, so you are going to be shrunk down, spun around. And which one are you? You are the one I need to chop a dap a dap a dap a dap. That's the wrong thing. Okay. And then you. Alt drag. We're going to shrink you down a little. Let's go ahead and put some text up in here, right? Oh, that's what Esme is missing. That's what we need for that one. Ooh, almost done. Let's get this. Let's do some hashtags, right? Hashtag not that color. Haha. There we go. And then we're going to just do something like this. We're going to do... That's not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, so... Let's change the size of this to 10. Let's change the size of this to 5. And just put it right here. That's not what I wanted. Boom. That way I can just delete this easily. Boom. All right, there's that. Let's do something right here. Let's do some arrows. Arrows are always kind of cool, right? And then let's just go ahead and let's do one of these. Let's do an L. Okay. And then another L. Now what we're going to do with these L's is we're going to rotate one completely all the way around. And all right, let's drag it down a smidge. There we go. So then we'll go ahead and take these L's and we'll make them over here. I think that would be kind of cool. Oh, I locked my stuff. Well, let's take you and put you right here, and then let's make you back to 20. Right? And then you will be here, and you will also be at 20. Boom. Let's take these other two L's, let's duplicate them again, and let's put them somewhere else. Let's put them... Let's rotate them to the opposite, like that. Let's put one right here. I think that's this one over here. Boom. Looks the exact same. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's get rid of these. I don't like these. These are too much. And then let's do a bracket. Alright. So if you notice, this is pretty big spacing. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and drop this down to a 12. Okay. Stop. Is that not what I was going for? Character? Spacing? Auto? Auto's fine. What is auto set to? 10? 6? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Throw a tab in there. Tab, tab, that. Enter, tab, 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 that. Enter. Tab, 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 tab. And then we're going to drag you up just a smidge. And this is the Legend of Kuro, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and export this one as... This is a super long video. Whew, I thought I said 2 hours. I was like, oh no. Twitter banner. All right, let's go ahead and add to Ezumi some activity chaps. So like we said, these are always pretty cool. Not if they're bull in that color. Okay, so now in Queen Ezumi, so I went ahead and add this in here, and then let's go ahead and let's just do some boop, 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 boop. Oh, let's do those with arrows up though, right? So arrow up, 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 arrow up. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's just do a random number generator. Okay. So here's a quick tutorial on random number generators. Just do one of these. Get yourself a number pad or one of the things on the top. The numbers on the top, and then you just do 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 do. Oh, don't forget some zeros. And boom. What does that mean? Nothing. But we're gonna make that one white. And then let's put a big asterisk right here. So this is going to be size 50. Just gonna put a white asterisk. Okay, or not. It looks like it just disappeared. So let's try that again. $50. There you go. I think this one's good for now. So that's it. I'm sorry for the late video. Hold on. 1 second. I got this. 1 second. I gotta export this real quick. One thing at a time. Because if I do that, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna mess up. I feel like we need some more here. So let's go ahead and do dash 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 dash. It's kind of cool. All right. Let's do one. Let's back it up 1 dash. We'll put it right there. And then let's do something diagonal right here. I think diagonal will still look very nice. Let's do that at size 20 though. Okay, it's not a very value apparently. So 20 again. And then what's something I haven't used? Let's use the money sign. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to make that money. Oops. Tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's space these out. Not by 20, that's way too much. Let's space them out by 10. Let's space them out by 13. Tab. Tab, 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 tab. Tab, 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 tab. Tab, 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 tab. And you are no longer needed. To be honest with you, I don't want this one either. Okay. There's some money signs and whatnot, but I think these are looking pretty sweet. Personally, export. All right, well, those are those. Look up forward to these. There might be some updates by the time I'm done with this video. I'm probably going to come back and do some things, but the video's gone on kind of long enough as it is. So I'm Captain Cairo. Also, lots of ums. I do apologize for that. So I've been working on a lot of things. You can see we've got some teammates coming in. Let me full screen this. Let's do that. Boom. So I've got a bunch of things working right now, mainly the Neon Public. Neon Public's supposed to be pretty big is what we're shooting for. The Queen Ezumi, Legend of Kuro, the Brock 89, B Biohazard, which by the way, she's very close to hitting affiliation. And then myself. I've been very busy. And then the reason why I was late to this video was because I had to go pick up my boys from the airport. My visitation time is with them right now. And so lots of things, very, very busy, but I would like to keep the schedule. I did switch to Wednesdays as my final day. This video will probably be uploaded decently late today, but I will do my best to get it uploaded today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, like, subscribe. And if you have any questions to how I do anything or how I did anything, just let me know in the comment section below.
Thanks, and see you later.